What are the 3 best ways to delete collections accounts from your credit report? I'm about to reveal them all today here, so stay tuned. What's up, y'all? My name is Tomy Boboy, your credit and personal finance coach. If this is your first time on my channel, I'd just like to say welcome. Typically, I'm posting videos related to credit and personal finance. So if you're interested in achieving financial freedom and improving your credit, then be sure you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. So what are the top 3 ways to make sure you're deleting collections accounts from your credit report? The first one is actually something just called validation. So a lot of times when people get any type of letters or phone calls from debt collectors, they usually end up just trying to ignore it and hoping that it goes away. And guys, that's actually exactly what they're hoping you do. Because if you're doing that, then you pretty much in the eyes of the law already admitted your guilt, right? It's called estoppel by silence. That's the legal term of it. And so what you want to do is you want to demand that they validate that debt, right? They prove to you that that debt is actually a debt that you owe. And guys, even if it's a situation where you think it is, it's a debt from maybe 7 years ago and it looks familiar and you just want to pay it off to get rid of it, I'm telling you guys, you want to make sure that you're getting validation no matter what for one key reason. Nowadays, there's a thing called phantom debt. Pretty much what it is it's debt that debt collectors can't collect on anymore, whether you owed it before or not. Maybe it's debt that you've already paid. So let's say a debt collector reached out to you on a debt and you paid him the full amount. What that debt collector might still do is he might still sell that debt to another debt collector who's going to then call you about that exact same debt, trying to get you to pay again, right? There's been a lot of issues like that. I actually shot an entire video about the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, actually going and suing a company that was doing that to a lot of people. I think they ended up doing something like $10-20 million in profit just doing that same method to people whose debts they really couldn't collect. I'll link the video down below so you can kind of see what tactics they were trying to use. But so you always want to make sure that you're asking for validation of the debt. Preferably, if I was in your case, as soon as you get a letter from a debt collector, you want to send them a debt validation letter immediately. If you don't have any debt validation letters or you don't know how to go about writing one, I shot a video pretty much giving you my best letter that I've used, that I've had the most success with. I'll link that video down below as well. What you want to do is that video will have you download the exact letter. You want to download that letter and use it to be able to send out to these debt collectors. And just by you doing that, you'll be surprised. So you'll see some accounts, they won't be able to verify, validate, and they'll just delete it from your credit report. You won't have to do any more work. Now, if that method doesn't work, you want to go to step number 2. Step number 2 is you want to reach out to the credit bureaus and have them verify the information about your debt. Now, once you get the information directly from the credit bureaus about whatever information is on your debt, you want to take that information and compare it to what the debt collectors are giving you, right? If you find anything off, right? If the date of the last payment you made is off, or you find the amounts are off, anything like that, then you now have grounds for them to remove the debt because of the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the credit bureaus have to make sure everything is 100% accurate on your credit report. So now you found a mistake and you can have them remove it immediately. So just by doing that, that's going to be step number 2. If you do that, then you're able to get that collection account removed as well. Now, the third step, if all else fails, the first 2 methods do not work, the final step you want to do is you want to actually reach out to the debt collectors themselves and do what's called a pay per delete. So pretty much what that means is you will pay them, you will come to some sort of settlement, you will pay them, and as long as they guarantee that they will delete it from your credit report. Okay, that's going to be the best case scenario for you. Never pay them before that they've agreed in writing that they're going to pay you. Okay, so one of the issues that I've seen a lot that's happened is debt collectors will tell you, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll remove it. And as soon as they get payment from you, then they're ignoring your calls. They're telling you they don't remove anything from the credit bureau, so on and so forth. When most of them do, what you want to do is once they tell you that they're willing to do it, have them either send you a letter or you need to be recording the phone call so you have proof that they stated that they would do it, right? And then you can use it later on if they don't hold up to their obligations. Okay, but once you make the payment and they'll delete the account, then you have nothing to worry about, right? You have an account completely removed from your credit report. Now, don't be fooled into thinking that if you pay a collection account, that it's going to help boost your credit. A paid collection account is just as bad as an unpaid collection account, really. It's pretty much the same thing, because at the end of the day, you have a collection account. So make sure that you're getting a pay for delete, worst case scenario. Okay, but guys, just by following those 3 tips, one of those 3 ways will be able to get you to get that collection account deleted. Guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. If you found value in this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to check out those videos down in the description below to give you a little more information about how to go about getting that validation letter, as well as that FTC video. And make sure you hit the subscribe button down below as well, so you don't miss my future videos. And so guys, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you at the next one.